today we're participating in the first round of the Aus-NZ Combined IndyCar Championship. This is Triple Crown Racing, let's get into it. Hello everyone, Target Chip Ganassi boy here, and as said in the intro, we are participating in the first round of the Aus-NZ Combined IndyCar Championship. Now there are two different divisions, there's the Pro Division and the Open Division. I am participating in the Open Division because there are way too many good people in the Pro Division. So this championship will see us go to all of the iconic IndyCar tracks in Project Cars 2, so we're starting off with Watkins Glen, as you see on your screen now, and we'll be going to places like Long Beach, Laguna Seca, Texas Motor Speedway, and of course the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the full-length Indy 500. Now, I should explain that I will be uploading the rest of the Ferrari F355 Challenge videos. I just want to stay up to date with the IndyCar Championship because it gets views if it's new. So that's why this video is coming out before the Ferrari Challenge videos are done. Obviously, I'll try and get all of the Ferrari Challenge videos and all of the IndyCar videos out as soon as possible. So anyway, right now we're in practice for the race at Watkins Glen. We are just coming towards the end of our lap now. Now, I'm actually experimenting with the hard tyres on this lap right now. So coming around the final corner on the run towards the start-finish line, and we come across the line with a time of 1 minute 27.052, which wasn't brilliant, which meant we actually ended up in 6th place in practice. Now, as you can see, there are some drivers that you probably won't recognize. We have Cosmic Robbie, who topped the session, followed by Emu. We have Night Pegasus down in 8th, and we'll also have somebody joining during qualifying, but we also have some regular faces such as Dado Racer and Dark Racing, as well as Colonel Lloyd and Sandpappy. So right now you're watching our onboard of our fastest lap in qualifying. I had a very difficult qualifying session. I had issues with tyre temperatures and spinning out and stuff, and we come across the line with a 1 minute 26.3, which puts us in 7th during the session, and that is where we'll start. Now, as you can see, in 8th place, Maverick has also joined the session ahead of the race. Cosmic Robbie will be starting on pole in his number 27 Andretti Autosport machine. So, we're coming to the end of the formation lap for round 1 of the Aus-New Zealand Combined IndyCar Championship. Now, interestingly, we do actually have formation laps, which isn't really something I've seen a lot in Aus-NZ. Coming onto the start-finish straight, let's see what we can do from the start. We're in 2nd gear, getting ready to go. The lights are coming on, and we go green in Watkins Glen for the first round of the Aus-NZ Combined IndyCar Championship. Now, as you can see behind us, Maverick has gotten an absolutely brilliant start as we go down the inside of Dado Racer, but somebody's spinning ahead of us, and Dado Racer has collided with them. And that, of course, will bring out the first caution of the day. However, we're still racing at the front, and I think we'll be backing off in a moment's time. Yes, we do, right there. That was an enormous crash behind us there. So, interestingly, we do actually have cautions in this race, which isn't something we see a lot from Aus-NZ again. However, we can't have a caution within the last 5 laps of the race. So, we're up to 5th by the end of the first caution period behind Maverick, and we're just coming back to the green now, and we are back racing. Maverick's gotten a slow drive off the corner, and we're not on the push to pass, but we've gotten a good run. Everyone's clean so far. It looks like Maverick's going to make a move on Dark Racing. No, he doesn't. Still going. Maverick's run a bit wide. We're pulled to the inside of Maverick going into the S's. However, Maverick has still held it. And as we're going up the hill, now it seems to be tighter at the front. I think everyone's gotten away relatively cleanly. So it looks like we might actually get some laps of green flag racing coming up towards the bus stop chicane. Maverick's quite slow through there, so we've managed to gain on him. However, we're stuck behind him a bit. And coming through the long sweeping right-hander after that. And Maverick's gotten loose in his jink to the left, giving us room to pass on the inside. We're up into 4th place. Now we'll be chasing down Dark Racing, who's in 3rd, to see if we can get ourselves onto the podium. Interestingly, Cosmic Robbie has gotten himself a 5-second penalty. I'm not entirely sure how he did that, but regardless, he has managed to do it. And we're coming towards the end of lap 4, and we're still under green flag conditions. So everything seems to be going smoothly so far. Now we'll be seeing if we can catch up to Dark Racing. Now it looks like Emu's pulling into the pits on the end of lap 9. That will be a strategic call. Now these sticker red tyres, which are the soft tyres, they tend to degrade a lot on these cars. So it's actually, because of the caution period, we've managed to stretch them out to lap 10. Now fast forward further into lap 10, and there seems to be trouble up ahead of us. That's Cosmic Robbie, who actually started on pole, and as you can see there, he's lost himself a wing. So it's not going particularly well for Cosmic Robbie. Now we're changing our fuel mixes, and we know this is going to be a caution, so we've decided to come into the pits. And Cosmic Robbie looks like he's struggling a lot with that car. He eventually lets me by, and we're coming onto pit road, and we're about to be on a very busy pit road. So I think 3 cars are about to, so there's 1 car already on pit road, and more cars are about to come onto pit road as well. And as you can see, there's a pit beam moving by itself, so that's always interesting. We come on to our marks. There's the other Andretti Autosport car of Colonel Lloyd making his pit stop as well, and it looks like my crew have gotten to work on the car. They've put fuel in the car, and we've put the sticker blacks on the car, and for some reason we're doing repairs. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm pretty sure I did set it not to do repairs, so it has actually been quite a long pit stop, but we're away from our marks, and it looks like Cosmic Robbie's gotten out of the pits as well, and Colonel Lloyd has come out as well, but it looks like we are going to win the race off pit road. So we've only dropped a couple of we've only dropped 1 place during the pit stop phase, so we've actually done pretty well. And that means we will be able to stretch these tyres for a little bit longer. And we put the car in lean mix so we can save a bit more fuel under caution. So we're on to lap 13 now, just coming up to the restart. We're behind Dado Racer, and we come to the restart, and I'm on the push to pass, and we've pulled to the inside of Dado Racer. We've had an absolutely brilliant restart, but we've left our braking too late, and we've run wide. Dado Racer looks like he's going to go up the inside, but that's Dark Racing around, and we're rejoining the track, and there's been a massive incident behind us. Now, I gained a spot there, and I managed to avoid all the issues, so I was asking if I'd actually have to give those places back. But no, I was given those positions, so I would be keeping 2nd place under caution, which was very interesting. So it looks like running off the tracks actually worked quite well for me. And obviously we're going to be doing more fuel saving. So these cars can only do 15 laps according to the fuel tank. So we have to be conservative. So these cautions are actually good for fuel consumption. Now fast forward to lap 16, when we're going back to green behind Emu, I believe that is ahead of us. And it looks like we're back to green now. Emu seems to have gotten the jump. We're on the push to pass to see if we can get any nearer to him. On the run down towards turn 1, the push to pass seems to be helping. We've gained on him a lot. Emu runs a bit wide, and he's lost the rear end. And we've taken evasive action to get past him. And that was very, very close, and I think we'll be under caution once again, but it looks like, yes, we are definitely slowing down now. So I've actually taken the lead for the first time in this race, which is quite interesting. So we're coming to the restart on lap 18, first restart that I've led. I've called the green, I've gotten the jump, I'm on the button, and it looks like I've had a pretty decent restart. However, that is Cosmic Robbie, I believe, behind us. Oh no, that's Colonel Lloyd, my apologies. And he's under pressure from Cosmic Robbie. The 2 Andretti Autosport cars battling away there. But it looks like I've nailed the restart. But behind us, it looks like some people haven't. So I believe we'll be coming back to another caution. Now, if you've been following this channel for a while, you'll realise the last time that I raced at Watkins Glen here was in the PPG Indycar series, when we also had a lot of cautions. So that was rather interesting. So I'll be leading my first restart of the day. We've got Cosmic Robbie behind us in a very, very fast Honda, as he has shown, coming round the final corner, leading my 2nd restart. and we've called the green. We're on the button, and it looks like we've pretty much nailed that restart. Coming up towards turn 1 now, and it looks like everyone's clean so far. Into turn 1, Cosmic Robbie is still behind us. So as far as it goes for now, we have done a very, very good restart. And I don't think we'll have to be worrying about Cosmic Robbie either, because even if he does get past us, he has a 15-second penalty. So Cosmic Robbie is making an attack now. He's going down the inside into the bus stop chicane. He's made the pass stick by the looks of things, but he's run onto the grass and he's run wide, and we're taking that position back. Cosmic Robbie rejoins the track, and we were very, very close to hitting there. But we are back in the lead of this race. But Cosmic Robbie, he definitely wants to lead this race for sure. Track position obviously very important to him. Now, lap 22. We are still under green flag conditions. Cosmic Robbie will still be challenging us. He's gotten a run up through the S's. Cosmic Robbie pulls to the outside, and he seems to have superior straight line speed, and he goes past in the number 27 car up towards the bus stop chicane. And he's definitely made that pass stick. That was very good. And we run a bit wide there, so he's held the lead for a bit longer. That was a very, very good pass from Cosmic Robbie there. Now we'll have to chase him down to see if we can get past him. Obviously, we don't really have to worry about him that much because he's got a 15-second penalty. So we just have to stay within 15 seconds of him, and we'll actually win the race. However, we're under caution once again with not that long to go. So fast forward to lap 24. Now there are no more opportunities for a restart. So if anything goes wrong now, it would be pretty catastrophic. Now we've saved a lot of fuel, and we're decent in terms of tyre wear, so we won't have to conserve too much. The fuel tanks lasted a lot longer because of the cautions. So all we have to do, Cosmic Robbie has a penalty. All we have to do is hold on until the end of the race, and we will win it for sure. So, coming back to the green now. Cosmic Robbie's called it. He's called the green in the second to last corner. Coming into the final corner now. We're on cold tyres, and we've lost the car, and we've put it into the wall. All we had to do was not do that, and we would have won the race. And also, it's at the worst time as well, because you can't call the safety car within 5 laps of the end. So we we're still going though. We're still going strong. Well, we don't actually have a front wing, and our steering's damaged, so it's looking pretty grim. But fast forward later in the lap, and we're actually catching up to the back of the pack. I think there were there was some sort of calamities, and we're coming up onto the back of Sandpappy and Dark Racing, coming up into the final section of the track. And Dark Racing's looped the car up. He's put it into the wall. Sandpappy's going very slow. Now, both of us have damaged cars, I believe, so I might actually be able to challenge Sandpappy here. After all, but it is for minor placings, though. So coming out of the last corner now, Sandpappy's run very wide, and I believe that's the Dale Coyne car. We've pulled to the inside coming towards turn 1. And despite having a heavily damaged car, we've gotten by Sandpappy. So that's a decent overtake. So we've put ourselves up into 7th. However, as we come towards the end of the race, so fast forward to lap 30, coming into the final sector, it's no consolidation for throwing away the win on cold tyres. I knew that I could have won it if I just hadn't made a mistake, if I'd warmed my tyres up a bit better and not taken it so aggressively in the final corner. So we've come to the checkered flag, 7th place, but it's no consolidation for what could have been a win. I had one hand on the trophy, and I've thrown it away. So that's that. Long Beach is next up. We'll be stronger there for sure. And a disappointing end to what could have been a very good race. Maverick actually won the race because Cosmic Robbie got a penalty, and Data Racer, despite having a massive crash at the start of the race, came 2nd, so Cosmic Robbie came 3rd. Then it was Colonel Lloyd, Emu, Night Pegasus, myself, Sandpappy, and Dark Racing. So those were the race results, and the championship is pretty much the same. Maverick, after being very consistent, despite qualifying at the back behind us, despite not being necessarily the fastest out there on track, he was ultra consistent and made no mistakes and got no penalties, ran the perfect race and came home to win at Watkins Glen and is therefore leading the championship. So, next up is Long Beach, and we had a difficult race. We actually drove brilliantly here at Watkins Glen, however, we just threw it away at the end. Luckily, and that was mainly because we restarted on the exit of the second last corner, and ideally I would have restarted on the start-finish straight, so my tyres would have been able to warm up at speed, and we took the corner far too aggressively. However, next time out in Long Beach, you won't be allowed to restart the race unless you're on the start-finish straight, so just things could have happened differently, and I could have won the race. However, that's how racing is. Things happen. Taking that as a learning experience, and we'll be back stronger in Long Beach. I hope you've enjoyed this first round. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.